I'm not married. I'm not taking care of a woman who's had other men. I'm not taking care of a woman's
you got dick
children.
breath, bro.
Bro,
She's
you
had
literally
other dudes
dated a
beside her.
girl who sucked another man. Oh my gosh.
No, I don't mind at all. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Oompaville, that chick's husband. No, I wish I was Oompaville. Fun fact though, Oompaville is a Chad and a right winger. That's just in the chat. Sorry. What are you guys talking about?
So we're talking about what women got the best outcomes in dating the most popular and most attractive men. Because in girl world, that's winning. So, because women only pick money when they have to. When women are young, they don't pick money. So, what strategies they employed. And I thought of this because Charlie Kirk had a tweet where he quote tweeted a woman saying, sleep around and then find a guy to settle down with. And he said, this is going to leave a lot of women single. And I thought, your wife went to Arizona State University, Charlie. This worked on you. I'm not saying it's a moral thing to do, but you're not going to convince me you were pure if you went to Arizona State. Come on.
I mean, they were doing spring break at Lake Havasu. Let me tell you, they were hoeing out on those boats.
Oh yeah. So
Lake
and she was half naked.
Everybody knows that.
What?
Lake Havasu is the spot. And
hell
also,
yeah.
I don't know how in touch you guys are with Christianity, but I could feel a spiritual whoredom whenever I go to ASU. And I get an aroma. I get like an aroma of STDs and just like disgusting.
I agree with you.
So.
No, it's a spiritual thing for sure.
It's totally.
I think it turns virgins into hoes. Like you can be the most pure. Like that place will break you. If you're
well, you know, like Charlie Kirk hates college. He says college is a scam. He tells everybody not to go.
Maybe that's why, because his wife went to that one.
Who knows, dude? This could be a multifaceted thing with Charlie.
Well, because my point isn't what's moral, but I'm like, I think a lot of women do that and it works. Like, I don't think you can say that doesn't work.
Yeah, it really comes down to, you know, I was a virgin till marriage. Isabella was not. But it really comes down to not giving a fuck. I mean, like, it's always like, obviously, if Isabella's body count was super high, I wouldn't go for it. But it's like, I don't really care. It doesn't really matter to me. You're not the main character. I am. And if you don't think I'm the main character and it's about you, then like get the fuck out of here. You know, so ultimately it's kind of like the blacks do this really well when they have to stay toxic and they like, you know, they get on Instagram and stuff and they're like, stay toxic king, like go fuck your best friend or whatever. You know, it's not necessarily just that. It's just like a mindset of like
nobody else matters. It's just you. Yeah. Yeah. It's like it's your world. It's like you are now in my world, not I'm in your world.
Yeah, exactly.
I gotta push back a bit because I think that if you're not actually one of the best that she's had, you can go ahead and like boss up all you want. She's gonna look at you like a clown.
Well, that's right, but you have to be the guy though.
You have to be the guy, yeah. And you have to know if you're the guy and kind of just like move on to something else.
You just gotta not even worry about that. You'll never know what it's like to take the dicks she's taken, but you're the one that she's fucking now, so you can assume that you're the best.
Well, like I said, you'll know based on how
she treats you.
She is. Yeah, she's enthusiastic.
How she
treats you. You're the guy.
And that's why I've said numerous times. It's less about the body count. It's more about how does she treat you.
Yeah, exactly. And women are hypergamous. It would be silly if you didn't think so. So, I mean, keeping your abstinence and abstaining from having sex with her until marriage is something that she's just going to run to. She's going to want that because every single guy in the past is, if she wanted them, she could get them. It automatically makes you a one percenter. And you seem unattainable.
What?
And women just love that.
They do?
Let's face it, our generation is in a testosterone crisis thanks to modern lifestyle, poor diet, and environmental toxins. Low testosterone can sabotage your health and vitality. Reclaim your edge and bring your levels back to where they belong so you can live stronger, healthier, and with purpose. That's where Man's Edge from Neutronics Labs comes in. The powerful formula combines 4 clinically proven ingredients: fenugreek, IGF-1, NO2, and Tungcat Ali to ignite your body's own testosterone factory. Studies show fenugreek, along with IGF-1 and other clinically backed ingredients in Man's Edge, can help boost your testosterone up by 46%. Plus, Man's Edge patented liposome delivery has up to 98% absorption, far better than your typical powders or pills. So, you can actually feel the difference. Right now, you can save 50% on all orders when you auto ship and use my code PEARL. Get the edge today and don't settle for anything less. Visit getmansedge.com and reclaim your vitality today.
Oh, you guys don't?
Yeah, bro, you're wrong.
I gotta disagree. I mean, I've never.
Yeah, you're wrong, bro.
It's been a long time since I was a virgin, but I don't.
No, I would say I think that it works for certain guys that already have all the other Chad-like features or Chad-like, status, and it works for those guys. Because, like I said, my friend Mike Mulvaney, one of the Iron Disciples out of Florida, he's in his 30s, single, and he's dated girls that were on Access Vegas, that were models and stuff like that, and he would not end up giving the D because he said, like, they weren't worth my D, like they weren't worthy of it. So I was like,
yeah, some high value cock, let's go.
Yeah, it's like my cock is way too valuable.
Yeah, I think men have low self-esteems a lot of times, and so they just put out and they don't really take sex seriously, and I understand why they wouldn't. But at the end of the day, if you're not a guy who's doing calculations in your head and thinking to yourself, like, if I get her pregnant, what does this look like? What does my child look like? What does our future, our family look like? If you're not making those calculations, I mean, I don't know what you're doing. It's not virtue.
Yeah.
It's
not every woman is worthy of like carrying your legacy, is what you're saying.
Exactly. Yeah. And I grew up in a broken home. Like, I didn't have my biological father around and stuff like that. That's like the last thing I want to repeat is this generational kind of curse of broken homes and just a lack of a strong father figure. So that's what's always been important.
Hey, bro, what if I told you that it's not up to you?
Hey, what if I told you you were fucking gay?
Who's it up to?
It's not up to you, bro.
Who's it up to?
You think that it's up to you, but it's not. She has control over you because you submitted to her.
No.
Oh, the law says that she does, though.
No.
How does he have control over him?
Once the baby's
control over him.
Because the contract favors her.
Once the baby's
She's
born,
saying that you can't sleep around with other women.
Who said that?
She has control over you.
Yeah,
who?
did you say that?
The contract says it.
What contract?
Yeah, the contract says that you can't sleep with other women, but she can leave you at any time that she wants, brother.
You can leave her
it's not
anytime.
up to you. You have no control.
Yeah, it's gonna cost
marriage contracts work the same in both directions.
Okay, hey,
no, if you have the exact
what?
same,
have you been married?
Value, I guess, or worse.
No, and I never
I
get
have
married because I'm not stupid.
I have.
I'm not
been
dumb.
Divorced, and I can
I'm
tell
not
you
a
they work the same in both directions.
I'm not this.
And I've got custody of my daughter. I've
idiot.
had custody since she was 2. So
W.
all your yapping and all your victim bullshit,
That's
you
not the
don't
way
know what you're talking about. You're just coping for being a fucking loser.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what it is, brother. That's what it is.
That is
yeah,
what
we
it
know
is.
that's what it is. We know that.
Just because I'm not married, I'm a loser. See, that's
no, it's
that's
because
why
you talk
guys
like
get
loser.
wrecked.
You act
guys
like a
get
loser
wrecked
right now.
so
We can
hard.
all
There's
see
nothing we
women,
can do. Oh my gosh, women own
We're the
us.
victims. We're victims.
I don't
like
think
men
he
now.
said
We're gay.
How are you already a
Well,
victim
when
when
you
you
say-
haven't even had a bad divorce?
When you say that
What
your
are you
women
talking
own
about?
you,
You have to go through a divorce.
You're a
You can't just
pre-victim.
see other people. You can't just look and use your eyes and use your brain.
Guys.
hold on. Let me.
Guys, you have to be
Just real fast.
Stupid.
Like the thing with divorce is, because here's the thing: with red pill channels, we can say, guys, don't get married. In our lifetime, most guys are still gonna get married and they're still gonna have kids. It's just the biggest part about it is, you know what could happen, and if you make a decision, don't bitch and complain if it doesn't work out well. There isn't risk. There's no reward without risk. If that's what you choose to do. My biggest problem is guys who go into marriage and then their wife leaves or they get screwed over and they act shocked. Men, we can get divorced. We can bounce back. I've been married before. I've been divorced. I can afford another divorce if I choose to get married again. Understand what I'm saying? So, like,
Exactly.
here's the thing. Marriage is just, if you decide to get married, which most guys will, there's no excuse for you to be like, I can't believe she did that. Why not? There are
Well, here's
happy
the other thing,
married
there's
men out
ways to-
there. There are men who get screwed. Just make sure that you count for all the variables if you choose to do it. That's all I'm saying.
But there's ways that Doug, there's ways to maneuver things to where that you mitigate the risks.
I
Like,
agree.
like put all your assets in a trust before you even get married. All right, an irrevocable trust, and then get an LLC and then pay yourself from the LLC. Now, the business owns your finances. The trust is secure. All your assets are secure in the trust. So then you get divorced. Oh well, what is she getting?
I want to give, because David hasn't really had a lot of time to talk, so I wanted to give him a little more time to finish his thought. Go ahead.
I just think if you care about body count, you're like, you shouldn't even care, because they're all hoes. All women are hoes, bro. And like a good example is bro who's married up here. Like, bro, you're married. Another man had your woman before you. You're literally a cuck, brother. You're a cuckold.
Okay,
I've had other women before her.
So,
So
like,
what is your plan?
No,
What is
I'm
your
talking
plan?
about dude who was a virgin. Dude who's a virgin
him?
until marriage, and then he got with a woman who had other men before him, and he's
how
like,
did that make
"Oh,
him
I'm
a
a
cuck?
winner."
How does that make
Bro,
him a
you're
cuck,
not a
though?
winner. You're a cuckold, bro. Dudes like
How
me
does that
laugh
make
at
him
you,
a
bro.
cuck?
So you're gonna be
I would
forever
laugh at
alone.
you.
I want to know.
You can keep
guy on the
laughing.
bottom,
I'm
like,
laughing
how does
right
that
back.
make
I'm gonna
him a
keep
cuck?
laughing.
Okay, let's talk about like name call. I just,
Okay,
you know,
keep laughing.
I just want to know, like, by what definition does that make him a cuck?
Is it too soon to
Because
ask who hurt
another
you?
man was inside his woman before he was.
But you said all women are hoes, right? So then, therefore, you
Yes.
should always assume that there's always been another penis inside her,
Right.
and now there's no more penis inside her but yours. So how does that a cuck? Because a cuckold is somebody that's raising a child that's not his under the impression that it is his. So how is he a cuck?
He's a cuck because another man had his woman before he
So
did.
if he should have only married a virgin. So any guy that got with the
He
girl
shouldn't have
that's
gotten
not a
married at
virgin-
all, bro. I don't tell guys to get married. I tell
But then
guys to stay away from that
sleep
shit.
with girls. Do you sleep with guys or girls? And if you sleep with girls, do you sleep with girls who are virgins or who aren't virgins? And if they're not a virgin, do you kiss
Why
girls
do you
who sucked
care? Why
another
does it
man's dick
matter?
or not?
Why
Because
does it? What
your
difference
cuck
does it
logic,
make?
your cuck logic makes you a cuck too.
No, it
Very much
doesn't.
so.
I'm not
Yeah, it
married.
does.
I'm not taking care
Have you
of a
kissed a
woman
girl
who's
who
had
has sucked
other
a cock?
men. I'm not taking care of a
Ew,
woman's
you got dick
children.
breath, bro.
Bro,
She's
you
had
literally
other dicks
dated a
inside her.
girl who sucked another man. Oh my gosh.
That means
By
you
your
sucked a
logic of
dick.
cuckery, everybody is always going to be a cuck.
No, sir, that's wrong because I'm not taking care of this woman. I might sleep with her,
You're
sure.
appealing to her to get her in bed with you. So then you are.
No, I'm
seem
not.
like you've slept
No,
with
I'm not.
anybody in a
That's
while.
your
You've got
strategy,
that.
brother. That's
Well,
your strategy. I don't
said
appeal
who?
to women to get
Bro,
them to
you
sleep
said-
with me, bro. I don't need to do
This
that.
is such low IQ bullshit. You said that if another man's penis has been inside of your girl,
Yes.
you're a cuck. That was your logic.
Yes.
And then
If you
said,
marry her, if you
wait.
marry her,
But I don't
you
take care of
married
her.
her.
I don't take care of her. I don't give her anything
You
in
do
return.
take care of her.
I
You
just
take care of
use
this
her.
woman.
So I'm the real winner. You're not. You're not the real winner. You're still
If you're not taking care of your wife, then why are you even married? I do that's a logical fallacy right there. That makes no sense.
Exactly. You're proving my point for me.
Yeah.
Like you're literally proving my point for me. You're taking care of a woman who's had
So
other
what is your
men.
strategy now? Are you gonna?
What is my strategy?
Yeah,
I don't,
going forward, looking at
what
the rest of your
difference
life,
does it
are you
make,
gonna
bro? Why do you
cuck up
care
or are
about
you gonna?
me so much? This isn't
I'm
about
curious
me.
about you. We're on a
You care so
panel. We're
much
talking
about
to each other. I
him.
want to know what your plan is.
What my plan is?
Yeah. What are you gonna
My
do? Are you
plan
gonna
is to
cuck
get
up or are you gonna
fucking
forever
rich.
alone?
That's my plan.
Hmm?
I don't have any other plans outside of that.
I didn't hear what you said.
My plan is to get filthy fucking rich. I don't care about women, bro. I don't try to appeal to women.
And
I don't
what is-
give a
what is
damn
the-
if they sleep
All
with
right,
me.
well,
let's say you get
I'm
that
rich,
filthy
that
rich-
one.
Let's say you reach
I
that
don't give a
filthy rich
fuck.
level. What is that? What does that get you? What does the filthy rich get you?
It gives me everything I want, bro. I get a warm bed to sleep in. I get food
Have
in my
fun
fridge.
having
I
sex
get
with
all
your
the shit that I
Ferrari.
need, bro.
All right,
You're
so
a
I have
genetic
all that,
dead
and I
end,
have
bro. You're a
millions. Now
genetic
what?
dead end. Your legacy dies. That's embarrassing.
Because
I
like
can
like
still
All
have
right, let's
children.
have
I can
decorum,
still have
guys. Okay,
children
let's have
without
decorum.
It's
Let's have
okay.
decorum.
Some
Let's have
legacy
decorum
should
here.
die.
still
Everybody
have
should
hold
calm
on,
down.
hold
Let's
on.
have decorum. Let's have
Hey,
decorum,
Shiv.
though. Let's have
Shiv.
a little bit of a chill. Yeah, let's have decorum. Go ahead.
Yeah. Shiv,
Bro's just mad.
Yeah.
Shiv, like you're a millionaire.
Yep.
You already hit that goal. You're filthy rich. How does it solve all your problems?
It doesn't. You just have more problems.
Well, I think what he's trying to say though is like you're not in control of your bloodline, because if you have a kid, the odds are your kids aren't going to have kids, like, because the birth rate's like 1.6 right now and it's not going to get better. Like there's people born, I think it was Bach, he had 10 kids, he has no living descendants. 200 years later. So you're not even in control of that.
Right.
I don't
and
really
the
like.
woman
I
can
don't
just
really.
take the
I don't.
kids from you at any moment. She can just wake
Yeah,
up one day.
like,
Oh, I don't love him anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Bye.
but my point is more like
I'm gonna just back him up a little bit here. And the other thing is, it's very much up to the discretion of the judge, because I've had interviews with guys and like, I mean, there's nothing they could do. They got a feminist judge.
You should interview me sometime. I had a fantastic divorce.
Sure.
I'm also confused about this dichotomy.
Is that supposed to
You
be like
gotta
a
get
selling
married
point to
or else
men, my
you're gonna
guy?
be
Is that
alone
supposed to be
forever?
something that like men are
Yeah,
want?
but I mean,
like,
it
oh,
doesn't.
what?
You could have had a really good divorce, but it doesn't
Well,
really minimize the
bro.
guys that like lose their kids every
But my
year.
point
Like,
is
some
that
guys-
there's always in any divorce there's going to be a loser, and it seems to be the attitude of like douchebags like this, that it's always the guy, but it's not always the guy. It's generally
Majority of the
person
time
that's
it
the
is though.
majority of the
It
time,
is.
yeah.
Because yeah,
No,
Mm-mm.
the whole
I know
point
some
is
guys,
though.
Not
The whole
women per
I
point
know
se.
is
some guys that have gotten destroyed.
Yeah.
Like
And
yeah,
I still got
it's a
the
whole
question of
brotherhood
why
out there.
why do we draw this dichotomy of that either you got to get married or you're going to be alone forever? Like
Yeah,
I've
bro.
been
I
in
hate that
mostly-
shit.
I've been in
Stop
mostly
that shit,
long-term
bro.
relationships,
Okay.
a lot of which have lasted longer than some of my friends' marriages.
So I when I ask about marriage, when I speak about marriage, I guess I'm assuming that long-term life, relationships does count, whether or not you got the piece of paper in my mind.
That's the way I think
LTRs,
it.
LTRs, because Flo is in an LTR.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would advise not to get married on paper. Do it through the church, like this dude up here said.
Covenantal marriage.
Have your money in the trust. There was this guy I talked to when I was 15. He was an architect in California, and he told me he got a divorce, and she owed him money, even though he was a well-off architect in LA, because his mom owned his business, and he lowered his pay. And he kept low pay. Listen, guys, there's tons of ways to hide your books. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. This is how you beat the system. And there's a lot of successful men who have done it, and the women can't really touch them and mess with them. It seems like they can, but I've seen a lot of times they can't.
Hey, brother, I'll say this, brother. I'll say this. I kind of feel bad for you because I really predict, I've been quiet overall, pro, just listening. I really predict, bro, you're going to have a crash out divorce, man. You're going to be in bad shape in 2-3 years, bro. I feel really bad for you, man. I really, really do. And I'm not joking, man. Based on everything, the way he's talking about, I feel really, bro. Listen. Yeah, I've been quiet, but we're gonna have a really, really, really bad time, brother. But hey, man, that's your decision. That's what you made.
I'm not your brother.
Hey,
brother.
most men want that. They want to be wrecked. They want
Right.
That's why it takes 2 divorces for them to actually wake up, because they want to be lied to. They want to believe,
I agree.
this woman that's had other dudes before me, she's gonna be loyal to me and only love me, especially once I give her the
here's the
sex
thing,
and I give her the
Pretty
kids.
wild,
the
to
guy
be
with
honest.
that, Isabel Louis' husband, you just have to realize that, like, you're. I'm not saying anything bad about your dynamic, but the fact that you were a virgin and your wife wasn't, that's not conventional. So there's always going to be some kind of pushback. I think it's good that because I think that kids should be born in the context of a marriage. I think that you're better to have had a kid in a marriage and gotten divorced. At least you're trying to raise a child in the best context of having children. If I were to, I don't want children, but if I were to ever have children, I would try to get married to have children, and at least give that a chance. So, but you have to understand that your dynamic is uncommon and unconventional. I'm not saying it's bad or good, but because everyone knows about the male dating strategy and how men will want to sleep with a bunch of women, but then women want to lock down. It's just that whole dynamic, and your dynamic is just so unconventional. That's what it is.